Within seconds of being seated at Mani Bistrot, I was brought a glass of Prosecco, which helped me focus while I read the carefully crafted menu of Chef Raimondo. A young team of 3 Calabrians and a Milanese run an agreeably low-key new restaurant on Via Molino delle Armi, a few minutes from the Basilica of San Lorenzo. Along with the Prosecco came a large gnocco made of potatoes and herbs, with shrimp-flavored mayonnaise. It doesn't look too photogenic here, but it tasted wonderful. Hard on the heels of the Prosecco, almost instantly after I placed my dinner orders, came my wine, a Vermentino Pariglia from the Sardinian winery Contini. While the fare at Mani isn't exclusively fish and seafood, those ingredients seem to make up the most imaginative dishes, so I steered my dinner choices in that direction. Soon the antipasto arrived. Like everything else on the menu, it was described by 4 ingredients: scallops, melon, nasturtiums, and cucumber. The melon was honeydew, and the remaining ingredients were bathing in a kind of juice or soup made from it. Served at room temperature, it was a nicely refreshing way to start the meal on what was a very hot evening in Milan. I had to ask the waitstaff about one of the items in the bread trough, the black grissini. I was told they were made from vegetable charcoal, specifically from hazelnut skins and coconut shells. In that company, even the spiced butter took a back seat. For the 3rd night in a row, I chose a risotto as my primo. I had 5 risotti in all on this trip. This one contained stinging nettle, oysters, and hazelnut, the latter being a cream circling the edge of the bowl. Yet another stunning risotto, which just goes to show how endless the possible risotto combinations are for creative chefs. Here the bowl seemed to be made from wood, slightly darker than the hazelnut cream. I noted with pleasure the dishes used in the restaurant. Virtually everything was presented in a bowl, in plain but very attractive earthenware. In a black, asymmetrically shaped bowl came the secondo, calamari, peas, and elaborately sculpted green onions. These were all sitting in a bergamot-flavored sauce. An equally remarkable combination of flavors as was the risotto. It was also more filling than I'd expected. Although I should have known, calamari are always filling. These were totally tender and perfectly cooked, lest you think I'm complaining. I was not going to skip a dessert, especially as I needed explanations on either the ingredients or the preparations which were involved in 3 of the 4 items. What I finally opted for was described as robiola, chocolate, egg yolk, and mushrooms. You can see for yourself how these 4 ingredients were treated, from shavings to powder to cream. I don't think I asked what sort of mushrooms were used. In any case, one of the absolutely most original desserts I had on this trip. It was also not as filling as it may look, something I have to admit I was worrying about by that stage. I wish the young team of Mani Bistrot a lot of success in the future. On the basis of my first dinner experience there, they certainly deserve it. By now, I was feeling the fatigue brought on by all the oxygen I'd inhaled during my day spent out at Lake Como, and it was time to walk back to my hotel, looking forward to a long sleep-in the following morning.